One bite and the entire crowd goes silent. The camera flashes across a massive American street food festival at night. Smoke rises from sizzling grills, neon food trucks glow under the city lights, and thousands of people gather around cheering loudly while famous USA chefs prepare their most legendary recipes live in front of the audience. Music pumps through the streets, cameras roll everywhere, and the biggest food showdown of the year officially begins. The host walks into the center stage holding a golden microphone while giant LED screens display the words, U.S. Street Food Chef Battle. The energy is electric. Fans scream the names of their favorite chefs as food bloggers, influencers, and families crowd around tasting stations waiting to experience flavors they have only seen online. 5 elite American chefs enter the arena one by one. First comes Chef Marcus Blaze from Texas, famous for his smoky BBQ sliders and spicy honey ribs that became viral across social media. He wears black gloves, carries massive grilling tools, and immediately lights up the grill with flames shooting into the air. The audience goes wild as the smell of smoked beef spreads across the street. Next enters Chef Olivia Stone from New York, known for turning simple comfort food into luxury street cuisine. Her signature truffle mac and cheese bites made her one of the most talked about chefs in the USA. She smiles confidently while cameras zoom in on her preparation table filled with premium cheese, herbs, and secret sauces. Then arrives Chef Daniel Cruz from Los Angeles, the king of fusion tacos. His recipes combine Mexican flavors with American street food style. Fans chant his name as he spins knives dramatically before starting his prep. His colorful station instantly becomes one of the busiest attractions in the festival. Fourth is Chef Emily Carter from Chicago, famous for crispy deep-fried creations and viral loaded fries. She greets the crowd while preparing giant bowls of ingredients. Children and families rush toward her booth because her food videos are already legendary online. Finally, Chef Jason Reed from Miami enters the competition with tropical seafood recipes inspired by beach culture. His grilled shrimp sandwiches and citrus seafood bowls are considered some of the freshest street foods in America. The rules are simple. Every chef has one mission: create the most unforgettable street food recipe while teaching the audience cooking tricks, cutting techniques, seasoning secrets, and food presentation methods. The crowd itself will help decide the winner alongside a panel of food critics and podcast hosts sitting on a giant outdoor stage. The competition begins instantly. Chef Marcus Blaze slams thick beef patties onto the grill. The sizzling sound alone makes the audience cheer. He explains how he keeps meat juicy by pressing seasoning directly into the beef before cooking. Cameras zoom closely as he slices jalapenos with lightning speed. Sparks from the grill fly into the air while melted cheese drips perfectly over the burgers. A young fan asks him how he creates smoky flavor so quickly. Marcus laughs and reveals his trick: small wood chips hidden under the grill flames. The audience records everything on their phones as smoke rises dramatically around him. Meanwhile, Chef Olivia Stone begins preparing her famous truffle mac bites. She teaches viewers how to blend 3 different cheeses smoothly without overcooking them. Her hands move carefully while she explains every step like a live podcast conversation. The crowd listens quietly because her cooking style feels elegant yet simple. As the cheese mixture cools, she rolls small portions into crispy breadcrumb balls and drops them into hot oil. Seconds later, golden crunchy bites appear. The first audience members taste them and instantly react with shock. One woman screams, "This is the best thing I've ever eaten." At the opposite end of the festival, Chef Daniel Cruz turns his taco station into pure entertainment. Latin music blasts while he grills spicy chicken and flips tortillas in the air. He teaches knife-cutting techniques for onions and peppers while joking with podcast hosts beside him. A food influencer asks Daniel why his tacos became so viral online. He replies, "Street food is about emotion. When people take one bite and smile without speaking, you already won." The crowd explodes with applause. Chef Emily Carter creates chaos in the best way possible. She pours mountains of fries onto giant trays before adding layers of cheese sauce, spicy chicken, crispy onions, and homemade ranch dressing. Her station smells incredible. She explains how texture matters more than anything. Crunchy, creamy, spicy, soft, every bite should surprise people, she says while finishing her loaded fries masterpiece. Teenagers surrounding her booth start chanting her name after tasting samples. Some even begin filming reaction videos because the flavors are so intense. Near the beach-themed section of the festival, Chef Jason Reed calmly prepares grilled shrimp sandwiches topped with citrus sauce and fresh herbs. His cooking feels relaxed compared to the loud energy around him. Podcast hosts sit beside him discussing seafood culture in Miami while he grills shrimp perfectly over open flames. Jason explains that cooking should feel fun, not stressful. He teaches viewers how to avoid overcooking seafood and how lemon balances strong flavors naturally. Families nearby watch carefully because his recipes look easy enough to try at home. As night falls deeper, the festival transforms into something magical. String lights shine across the streets, smoke drifts through the air, and thousands of people move between booths, tasting food from every chef. The podcast stage becomes the center of attention. All 5 chefs gather together for a live discussion while the crowd surrounds them. The host asks each chef what inspired their recipes. Marcus says he learned barbecue from his grandfather in Texas. Olivia explains that comfort food helped her through difficult times growing up in New York. Daniel talks about mixing cultures through tacos and street food. Emily says she loves creating fun foods that make people smile instantly. Jason shares stories about Miami beaches and seafood traditions. The audience becomes emotionally connected to every chef. It no longer feels like a simple competition. It feels like America's food culture coming alive in one massive celebration. Then the final tasting round begins. Food critics walk from station to station while cameras capture every reaction. Tension rises. The chefs stand silently watching as judges taste each recipe carefully. Marcus Blaze impresses everyone with powerful smoky flavors. Olivia's truffle bites receive praise for elegance and texture. Daniel's tacos shock judges with spicy balance and creativity. Emily's loaded fries become crowd favorites immediately. Jason's seafood sandwiches earn respect for freshness and simplicity. The audience votes through giant screens around the festival. Thousands of people raise phones to support their favorite chef. The host slowly opens the final results envelope. The streets become completely silent. In third place, cheers explode. In second place, more screaming fills the air. Then the lights dim dramatically before the host announces the winner. The champion of the USA Street Food Chef Battle, Chef Daniel Cruz. Fireworks blast across the night sky. Music erupts loudly. Daniel drops to his knees in shock while the crowd chants his name again and again. The judges explain why he won. His tacos were not only delicious but unforgettable. His energy connected with the audience, his techniques inspired young cooks, and his flavors represented the true spirit of American street food culture. Daniel lifts the golden trophy while fans surround the stage taking photos and celebrating wildly. But the most beautiful moment happens next. Instead of celebrating alone, Daniel invites all 4 chefs onto the stage beside him. Together they thank the audience, food lovers, and young chefs watching around the world. Marcus hugs Daniel proudly. Olivia smiles and says this competition united food culture beautifully. Emily jokes that next year she's definitely winning. Jason laughs while tossing shrimp tacos into the cheering crowd. The festival ends with music, dancing, food sharing, and thousands of people eating together under glowing city lights. The final camera shot slowly rises above the entire street festival. Smoke from grills floats into the night sky while people continue laughing, tasting recipes, and celebrating food from every culture and style. A final voice speaks softly. Food is more than recipes. It brings strangers together, creates memories, and turns simple moments into unforgettable stories. And just before the video fades out, which chef deserved to win in your opinion? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with every food lover you know. Because the next viral street food battle could be even bigger.